There's no way, considering the deployment we have across the border post, there is no way that drugs will enter the country without top level government officials involved. There's no way. That drops 19 million worth of drugs to enter the soul of Liberia. Nobody can convince me and convince the EFL that top level government officials are not involved. By the way, the statement is already true because the president had just dismissed the board chairman, one of the board members of Local. He's a government official. By serving on the board, he automatically become a government official. So the fact that he's being removed based on his connection to the drugs means that he alone did not commit that crime. There are other government officials that aided him throughout the process to get the drugs to the airport. So we are interested in those who aided him. We are also interested in their removal. In fact, like I have said consistently, if I am to be the president of the Republic of Liberia in this situation, all of the heads of security would have been removed from offices immediately to show that we are committed to the fight against drugs. And we encourage the president of Liberia to dismiss all of the heads of security because they have failed the country.
Yes, sir. My name is Deputy Jennifer Moba, and I'm for Focal Effl. Throughout your speech, you spoke about the issue of drugs. And looking at the past governments and our current government, we're still fighting drugs. I want to know how competent is the EFFL in order to eradicate drugs within our country?
We we are not just competent. We have the men. We have the skill set. We have the security network to be able to defeat drugs. You saw that. If we can capture helicopter with pre-marked ballots, means that we can capture any drug pass in the pool of our country. Not just the
Okay, so my name is Jesse from Spawn TV. So you talk about assessing your relationship with the government and to come up to the public, to tell the public as to whether you stay with them or as to whether you disassociate yourself with the government. Can you put a time frame to that? Because this government has gone, it's edging to 3 years now.
Listen, there are always, and I continue to remind the media that in the party, because we are philosophical political institutions, we have theories that we believe in. So we have always said that we have a diplomatic approach to solve problems whenever we see them. For the last few months, we have engaged, including meeting with the president of Liberia. We are trying to resolve whatever disagreement we have with the current establishment. We don't seem to have progress. And because progress has not been made, we will then begin to assess our relationship. And if they continue this way, let me say this to the government and to the president that I respect so dearly, somebody who I hold in high esteem. If situation remain as volatile as it is, the EFFL will no later than on our anniversary, which is in January of next year, walk out of the Unity Party alive.
Okay, so I'm Lawrence D. Kawala and I report for Two Lens. You mentioned about the election reform. So other party was invited to debate the reform of the election law. Was the EFFL not invited? If so, why you think so?
Congress, you always know that we have a defining and definite and strong revolutionary positions whenever there are issues. You remember doing the Farmington declarations. You remember we were treated with disdain simply because we had a very strong position statement to issue and a proposal to be made at the Farmington declarations, and we were treated by the CDC administration with disdain, and we walked out. And the international community pursued us to sign because without our signature, that Farmington declaration would not have been considered a document. So we had they have to organize a special ceremony for us at the National Elections Commission for us to sign. So the reason why sometimes this national conversation we are excluded is because people believe that we come with so much energy and so much solution to the country problem. So they exclude us from the conversation because they want to design a system that will continually undermine the future of our country and the future of our people. But we will resist in whatever way possible to get people to understand that once EFL is here, nothing that stands to undermine the future of Liberia will be allowed. We will resist.
Okay.
Yes, so my name is Johnson Batoma and I report for Troop FM. My question is you spoke that about the government is in progress, but much needs to be done. So my question is you supported the Unity Party government and we have gone roughly 2 years and a half. Do you still have that aspiration that this party, the government can do well in the next remaining years?
Well, it is a decision that they have to make, not a decision we have to make. They can decide whether they want to make progress or they can decide. Our people usually say you can take the cow to the creek, but you cannot force a cow to drink. We did all we could to give them power. They have the power to reform, they have the power to change the country. If they desire to do so, they will do. If they desire not to change the country, it is up to them. But I think the opportunity to move the country forward is visible. It's just that I don't think we have the energies and willingness, to tap on the opportunities that are available to move the country forward.
Thank
you very much. Thank you, journalists.
Because your moment will give you the last chance.
All right. So, in relation to the women's political participation that you spoke about, I want to know what contribution is the EFFL making towards that?
Well, if you see, we are giving women opportunities in our party. I began my press statement by saying at the convention I'm serving, even though we are a democratic political institution, but I'm certain that we will have a woman chairperson at our convention. We will give the platform to women to lead because we believe in their leadership and we believe that they can lead and lead perfectly, even more than men. So we are doing everything, and that's why we are taking this definite position to say, do not take a path that will hinder women participation in politics. Let's return the country to party-list proportional representation. Let's go back to referendums and elect, because by just reserving a political seat in the party, you're already disabusing or infringing on the right of the male. Because I want to, for example, run in district number 6, Maserati. But my party has already made a decision to reserve district number 6 seat for a woman. My party has already, violated my right, my constitutional right to contest. The party already violated that right. So we do not want, political party to be seen as instruments of disrespecting the organic laws of our country. We want each and every one to be respected as they engage in political space. So therefore, going to a proportional party list representation will serve the purpose for which we are now having a debate of 30% women participation in election. Thank you so much, and God bless you.